Well, another debutant here at Almost Pro as Prince Asad is making his first appearance here in the Junior Sports Hall.
That's right, a graduate of the PBW Wrestling Academy. We've had an influx of their talent as of late, and now Prince Asad is headed south to make a name for himself here.
And what a place to make it, and an opponent to make it against. Certainly a massive cricket fan, very much the sportsman.
Not exactly endearing himself to the fans. I believe he's actually calling the fans smelly.
Well, he's not wrong. I have to sit close to them every week, every month. The cutting edge of British wrestling, Joseph Biggs.
Always a fan favourite here, Joseph Biggs. And what a journey he's had since the inception of Almost Pro Wrestling. He had his issues with Oliver Barrett, the whole injury. Well,
that's right. Oliver Barrett, of course, absolutely adamant that Joseph Biggs went out of his way to injure him and caused an unsafe working environment here at Shield Pro.
And of course, more recently, Joseph Biggs was in that triple threat match alongside Yorkshire Dale and trying to win that belt from Victor Von Volts.
Yeah, the heavyweight championship was up for grabs, and I'll tell you what, it was a phenomenal effort that he put in there, but yet again unable to win that big championship. And now he's in there with our new debutant in Prince Asad.
And Joseph Biggs very much believes that he is still owed a one-on-one match with our champion Victor.
Yeah, you know, everyone should do that. It's what everyone gets into wrestling to do. They want to be the champion. They want to be the man with the big gold belt. I get that. But the thing is, Joseph Biggs has had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And what he's going to have to do now is start winning matches. And he has to start winning matches here tonight against his opponent here, Prince Asad.
Who so far is yet to get in the ring.
He's just hurt himself on that chair.
Describes himself as crafty and cunning. Although I would probably describe him as cowardly.
You haven't seen anything about him yet. What, just because...
Exactly, I've seen nothing about him because I can't see him because he's on the other side of the Sportatorium.
Sportatorium.
The historic Shooter Reed Sportatorium. He's getting a bit closer. Baby steps and all.
Oh. And fan there trying to encourage him to get into the ring.
No, I'm not a big advocate of fans laying hands on wrestlers at any point, no matter how annoyed they are.
And there used to be one unfortunate who would sit in the crowd and he would always, unfortunately, get some poor wrestler dumped on top of him. He wasn't a trained wrestler, but he had the courage of a knight. But Joseph Biggs looking bemused as his challenger hasn't even gotten in the ring yet.
Well, Biggsy always looks a tiny bit bemused, I've got to be honest.
It's because he doesn't know what's going on.
No, he really doesn't, does he? Very proficient at flips and kicks, though, in his own words.
Very much an up and down year for Joseph Biggs, as you alluded to before.
Yeah, spent a lot of time in elevators.
Yeah, public toilets, you know.
Similar build here, similar height for both men. This could be a pretty even contest.
Going straight in there, Prince Asad with a test of strength, but he's the stronger of the two.
He might well be, for all we know at this point.
He's been wrestling for 4.5 years at this point. Up against all-time duo. Oh! Look at that kick, but Big's aware of it. Flips on the top.
Biggs flying head says this to start us off. Run and drop kick. Biggs, you might be looking to finish us early. On a kick out by Asad, and I think that's a very quick welcome to Almost Pro Wrestling by Joseph Biggs.
Very much so. This is pro wrestling, it's not tiddlywinks.
Asad very cleverly using the ropes to get out of Biggs' way there.
Joseph Biggs' neck across the top ropes. Always an equaliser.
Big right hand followed up with it. Asad wasting no time and going for that pin. Sometimes it is the best tactic. You're wrestling someone you've never wrestled before. You don't really know a great deal about them. You might be lucky enough to watch a few of their matches on YouTube to prepare. But that's my tactic would always be, if I don't know much about them, I want to finish a match as early as possible.
Well, that's a very good strategy. I mean, sometimes that is all you've got to go on, especially with newcomers, sometimes with debutantes, folks who don't have that much experience. You have to do what's known as Dennis Wise Scout. But in this particular case, yes, why not? Because if you can end them quickly, then it's less chance of you getting surprised by your opponent. Which means, on the other hand, you want to do the exact opposite of that sometimes. Draw it out, see what your opponent's got, especially if you want to make a name for yourself. See if you can counter.
Back elbow by Biggs. This is going to be his attempt at a rally here. Followed up with a boot. Biggs favouring those ribs at the minute. I wonder how much damage those shots by Asad earlier have done. Biggsy, another one who's very accomplished amongst the ropes. Sunset flip. Oh, and Biggs, I can only imagine he was a bit startled there because Asad pretty much had a free punt at him.
He did, almost knocked him for 6 with that one.
The crowd here at Almost Pro always been a huge support of Joseph Biggs. He's very much been a fan favourite since day one, you could argue. Now Asad choking in the corner.
Words with the referee and now whipping Joseph Biggs. Big
jumping leg drop. And as we mentioned earlier, Prince Asad, graduate of the PBW Academy, whose head trainer and owner, none other than Kid Fight. Now, if you are coming down here to Shield Pro Wrestling, where Kid Fight has already been, how do you go back up to Scotland and say to him, I'm sorry, I lost my debut match?
Excellent incentive. And you're exactly right, Edwin. You have a lot of trouble looking Kid Fight in the eye.
Asad just pounding away on Biggs.
You've got to bear in mind, right, up and down here or not, Biggs has it in him to get the job done. He has a ton of ability, and we've seen him win countless times.
Man, but this is a Joseph Biggs for me that seems somewhat distracted, doesn't seem as crisp as he usually is, doesn't seem as responsive as he usually is. I wonder if all these losses and not getting a chance to lift that belt is playing on his mind too much. I wonder if he needs to focus on the here and now as opposed to setting his sights too far in the future.
Perhaps, but if he dwells on that and tries to work out his mistakes, it could just be a melancholy where he just wonders, has he got enough?
Jawbreaker by Biggs. You see him grabbing his own head there. It's regardless of which way you drop it, you're still getting someone's chin in the top of your head. It's always going to do more damage to them. Biggs with enough ring awareness there to drop those ropes as Prince Asad came charging in. And a suicide dive from Joseph Biggs.
And if anybody's wondering where Wally is, I think we've answered that question.
Biggs with a quick apology to the crowd for sending Prince Asad into the almost the second row.
No apologies for Prince Asad though, as Joseph Biggs climbs up to that top row.
Diving crossbody by Joseph Biggs. Not enough yet. Asad with a pretty dominant kick out there, but it's taking its toll on him.
Described him as cunning earlier. Well, he's going to have to bring all of those smarts and that deviousness and cunning to the floor if he's going to be Joseph Biggs at this point.
Biggs struggling to get up as quick as he usually would there. He has taken a lot of punishment. Seems to be favouring a few different body parts, maybe a few aches and pains. Now building up some steam with those running uppercuts.
Certainly needs to play his cards right with that insecurity in the corner. You can play your cards right at poker at your place.
Biggs again. Moonsault time and oh! I think he undershot a tiny bit, and I think Asad got a few more knees in his face than.
A little bit.
But hey, if you land on them, regardless of what part of your body's hitting them, it's going to be effective. But again, going back to how much of Biggs' head is elsewhere at the minute.
Well, you need to concentrate on the here and now. Especially this here and now. He needs to just... already has.
Biggs hoisting him up, looking for this finishing manoeuvre. Now Asad gone to the eyes. On it.
Look at that with a beautiful Northern Lights. Oh, rolls through.
Followed up with a Falcon Arrow. Beautiful combination.
Wasn't it just? I've never seen the Northern Lights Falcon Arrow combination. That was done beautifully, but only a 2.
Biggs just kicked out of that one.
Kicked out on the number of genders that Biggs believes there is.
Well, it seems Prince Asad is decided he's going to have a breather. He's looking under the ring now, and Old Faithful.
Two chairs tonight. Will this one get used and not for sitting in? The referee trying to warn him off from doing that.
And it's, I mean, you could argue that the referee should really be a bit more hands-on there, but he doesn't know Prince Asad. He doesn't know if he's going to end up with a chair to the head. And blatant low blow. And Asad rolls Biggs up, and that's it. Is it? Has he?
Get the official word.
Well, what a feather in the cap of Prince Asad. Debut match, and he's picked up a win.
Yeah, we thought that the cricket fan might hit a sticky wicket, but he was certainly knocking sixes out of Joseph Biggs, especially when he just knocked him straight to the googlies there.
The what, sorry?
You heard.
My goodness. Anyway, moving away from your childlike description of male genitals.
Well, certainly a test against Joseph Biggs, but it's Prince Asad who's won the match.